I still skate with all my same homies, you know, that I grew up with, you know, so, you know, and that's that. And then like I got the bootleg boards from Walmart, and I finally got my real board when I, you know, dug my soles into the skate game, so to speak.
My first board, I traded my bike for it. I was 15, traded a BMX bike for it from Walmart. Traded it for like a real skateboard though. The first board that I actually bought myself though was like with Christmas money. I bought it in like March with my Christmas money, and then my mom, it got shipped in, and my mom hid the board on me for like another 6 months, and I found it in the closet. So I was calling the company I ordered my board from, I think it was CCS. I was calling CCS and I was like, you still didn't order it, like it's not here, like you haven't shipped it, I don't know. And then I found it in the closet, and my mom was hiding it because she didn't want me to start skating.
I think a World Industries maybe, honestly. Probably a World Industries. It was like really flat, kind of sucked. I skated it for like 2 years straight. My older brother skated, so you know, just being a child, I wanted to copy him. The reason I started skating was just to be like him, but the reason I kept skating was because like I just always wanted to be skateboarding and didn't want to do anything else. That's all I've ever really cared about since.
I went to high school in Oneida. I went to everything before that in Rome. And then I was also like living on a farm while I was living in Rome because my mom was in college and working, so I would be with my grandma and she lived on a farm. So I was there like 3 or 4 days out of the week. And then my dad lived in Syracuse right by the mall, so I would be out here for a while too. So I was all those places.
I grew up in Syracuse in the valley. Yeah, it's the valley and Onondaga Hill. The Everson, in my opinion, and not my opinion, it's the fact, it's the mecca of skateboarding in Syracuse. They've always let us skate there. You know, there's been some adversity through the years where they didn't let us skate at some points, but it ultimately resolved itself. And now we can go skate there with no problems, you know, and everything's waxed up. You know, the Everson Museum is a huge part in skateboarding in Syracuse, and you know, I commend them for that, honestly. I love them.
What's your favorite go-to spot in Syracuse to skate? It could be a park, it could be a spot.
The Everson Museum of Art. It's the best place to skateboard in the whole wide world.
Why do you love this place so much?
It's really unique. There's nothing else like this out there. The architecture here is really insane. Like even just based on like the way the building looks or the way all these blocks are like laid out. It's just perfect for skateboarding, and there's like nothing that much like it.
Like repetitious things and like working towards something that feels really, really out of reach. And then just picking at it for like, you know, 8 years. Like seeing people that do tricks that have been skating for 8 years when you first started, and like skating 8 years so you can do something similar. It's working on something to refine it to the best way it can be. So like that's like, you know, repetitive tasks. You're obviously not repeating it to do it worse. I doubt it, I think. I don't think anybody repeats doing something again to do it worse the second time around. Or if it's a kickflip, the 50,000th time around over 10 years.
No one else really skateboards in FM. I just had to get friends that I already had to start skateboarding. Yeah, it's definitely really nice, like going to a place where no one skates, to having like a whole community of skateboarders. Most of my friends are from here. I kind of always just have this drive where I kind of need to be skateboarding. Like, it sounds stupid, but I'm like generally unhappy if I'm not skateboarding. I'm like kind of addicted to it. I can't live without skateboarding. Because I've just depended on it for like all like activity and happiness for so long, and I don't really want to I want to skate as long as I possibly can. Like no matter how much like responsibility or like schoolwork or having a job, like I'm still gonna use all the free time I can to be skateboarding.
try.